Mark Fisher said, wherever you focus your attention, wherever you put your energy, that is what will grow. You can't do it. No, that's not what you said.
What did I say? We'll show you how. I'll forget that I gotta sit up like a freak.
Don't say that. Just stop.
You ready?
Yeah. Welcome back to Adore Your Spouse, where marriages get happier. We're talking for a minute today about how our energy creates growth. Wherever we put energy, that's what grows. If you put energy into your garden, it will grow. If you put energy into your home, it will grow. And it's no different in marriage. This principle applies to marriage very, very effectively. Wherever you're putting your energy, that is what will grow. Whether it's positive or negative, you're getting back more of what you're focusing on.
You know, I was giving a speech a while back, and the lady came up to me after and said, "I'm so glad you came, I came and heard you speak, because I've been focusing on this problem in my marriage, and I forgot about all these other great things about my spouse." So she's focusing on that. She's putting her energy there, and it's growing this problem. And there's all these great things that are really, really great things in her marriage that she's not focused on, and those aren't growing. Those aren't getting better. She's not noticing.
So how can we make the shift? How can we focus more on what is good in our marriage, especially if we're in a really bad place and thinking, man, marriage is just not very good right now. I'm just not very happy about it.
Well, the best way I know is how I learned how to do it when I went to a seminar, actually, and they said, you need to celebrate your successes. And I was like, I'll celebrate my successes. And they said, write down things you've done that are great. And I was like, okay. And I wrote down some things, over my lifetime I'd done, and say, okay, we want you to do that every single night. I said, every night? I said, it's like, just write down what you did successful during that day. And it was like pulling teeth to find out 5 things that I did that day. It took me a long time. It took me like a half hour or so. I was like, I can't do this every day. And so what happens is my mind says, wait a second, you can't afford to spend 30 minutes a day coming up with these successes. So my mind started looking for successes as I went throughout the day.
So what would be an example of a success?
Oh, there's all kinds of things that I come up with. Things that I do with my children when I take time with them, or we go on an outing, or things I do with you, we go on a nice date, or when I do something successful in my business, when I put something together, when I had a great session with a client. Those are all successes, and then I come up with them actually really quickly now because I'm looking for them, and I find myself becoming more successful. I feel more successful. I feel like I'm getting more done. And to be honest with you, I don't know if it's just because I'm not focusing on the negative anymore, or if they're really just, I'm getting better, but I feel that's the way that was happening in my life.
So the result is you're feeling better about yourself. Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you're also just being more successful? I
do feel that way, but like again, I don't know if it's because there's no negative, or I just really am being more successful, but I feel great. Yeah. I mean, this has been, I don't know, several months, and now it's just a daily thing, and every day it's like, well, success, and I'm not even thinking, because I'm not focusing on what went wrong, I'm not even noticing those things. Yeah. So.
And then you probably are being more effective.
I am being more effective.
Because you're more optimistic.
I am being much more effective because I'm not having any downtime when I'm ticked off at the world. Very little, because things didn't go the way I wanted it to.
That's a little habit he has.
That's an old habit. It's gone.
It is, because
it's gone now, right?
Yeah,
you got to admit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. So our challenge to you is to focus on the successes in your marriage. We hear a lot about gratitude journals and being grateful for things. This is a little different. This is about success. This is about what went well today in your relationship with your spouse. Did you treat them better? Did they treat you better? Did you have a nice little interlude or conversation? Did you have a fun time on a little walk? Whatever it was, focus on the successes. The way I like to do it is in my phone, because it's really effective for me to talk to me and remind me of all the things that are going well. Do you write it down, or do you record it?
I don't write it down anymore, but I used to, but now I just go through it like, yep, that was it, that was it, and then I do.
So it's just a mental habit now. So you could write it down, or you could do it in a voice memo, and either way, you can go back and read those too, and they can remind you of the things that are going well. And And you'll have the same experience that Blaine had with successes in business and finance and just in life. You'll feel more successful in your marriage. You'll remember all the great things about your spouse and about your relationship. You'll feel more hopeful, more positive, more optimistic. And it's a law. This is a law that always works. You will get these benefits. We know, we can guarantee you that, because anything you put your energy on will grow. That is a natural law. And so as you focus on the successes in your marriage will become more successful.
Now, if you're really struggling, though, you've got to write them down. You've got to, or record them so you can listen to them or you can read them.
Yeah, start with that for sure.
If you don't, like me, this is such a habit. It's really easy for me to do them, so I don't write them down.
Start by recording it every day, and if you're in a really bad place, then record it every night and listen to it throughout the day the next day. That's a great, you can have it with you everywhere you go, like if you do it in your phone like I do, and you've always got ammo, positive ammo. So thanks so much for watching, and we hope this information was helpful. Please share it, and please subscribe, and make sure you head over to adoreyourspouse.com and take our free assessment and sign up for the free marriage class. It will really help your relationship. Thanks for watching. Totally called her on it. I was like, that is not how that went down. That is not what happened. That's not what your spouse was doing, and that's not what was going on. But when you're in that really bad place, then sometimes you tend to rewrite history in order to match your current story. And you want those things to play into how you're feeling today, but sometimes that really actually wasn't the case.